Good morning all, CamelbackTrading.org coming to this Tuesday morning, December 12th. We're looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ESNMQ. So, two schools of thought of which transpired yesterday afternoon and so far all overnight. They continually bid this market up all afternoon. They held the trend day in both ES and NQ, and now the entire overnight is basically above yesterday's high. Right, we did price probe, even though it wasn't a big one. So they continue to bid it up. So two schools of thought. Number one, look, the only time frame that's possibly short is the longer time frame. I'll show you that on the chart. But if you're still short on the monthly time frame, shame on you. Okay, I could see if you're short at the upper end of what our balance was, I don't have a problem with that. But anybody who's been caught short from the lows or in the middle of this balance, there's no real excuse for it, and we'll show you on the chart when we do that. The other school of thought is if that's not the case, we just have a ton of uneducated buyers who have been bidding this all afternoon from H period on yesterday through the overnight. If that's the case, when the CPI comes out, they could be in for some bloodletting if that's who's buying this up here. So again, I have no idea which scenario might play out or which one might be happening. Again, that's why I go home flat. It's also why I only took one trade yesterday afternoon, because I wasn't sure exactly what was happening. I certainly didn't think we'd hold the trend day. I thought we would pull back. We pulled back minimally and did not fill the single prints. So again, no trade is a trade also. I'm very happy that I just stayed out of it. As far as the game, as far as righty goes, remember righty inside day yesterday, and they didn't get either side of the IB, even though they got both overnights in the first 3 minutes of trading. So you come out of an inside day, you go with it and monitor it for continuation or lack of. Remember, this is a 6-day balance now. So if they come out of it to the upside, they're going to attempt to come out of a 6-day balance to the upside. If, however, after 8:30 the market rolls over and we come out of it to the downside, again, it's Thursday's low, which is the bottom of their balance. So again, a game plan. Our overnight right now is our yearly high in both ES, NQ, SPY, and triple Qs. So if the market does roll over at 8:30, those would be levels I will certainly carry forward, because generally a yearly high does not stay in the overnight. Where are the important levels? Well, again, there's really nothing up until around the 4,700 level in ES. We don't have, I'm telling you, SPY got that last monthly high, so the next big target is the all-time high. There's a lot of little things in between, but they got that monthly high. So I think any kind of push up come 8:30, again, I'd be looking for longs against either the gap and or the base of the price probe. If the gap is very huge to the upside, then I watch until we get better MGI. On the flip side, if this market rolls over, these are the levels to look at, right? Do they hold the upper distribution? Or do we go into the lower distribution where there's nothing to lean on, nothing, right? Only a 6-wide pocket in the day's low. And the worst scenario for the bulls, if they really come in and take out yesterday's low, well, then the daily goes from up automatically back to balance. Again, in the trading room, come 9:15, we'll be giving all these options live on the mic while this profile is being live streamed, and then we walk through the entire day from 9:30 to 4. And then just quickly on the chart, so let me show you what I was talking about. So here's the monthly, right? Prior to December now taking out November's high and again the previous yearly high, we were in a, right, the market was balanced down and then last month put it back to balance. If you're short up here around July and August highs of this year, I don't have a problem with that one, right? That's a good risk reward. But once we took out last month's high, if you're still short above this 440 level or below, that's something that you need to deal with, because that's something you should have foresaw coming once we broke the downside trajectory and came back into balance. So the monthly is up. Our weekly 7 weeks in a row is one time framing up. And for now, our daily also one time framing up for 2 days out of an inside day 3 days ago. Good luck trading today. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. And we'll recap at 4 p.m.